Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Chase here at Rocky Mountain. I have a very special guest with me today. This is Ben Burr, the Executive Director from the BlueRibbon Coalition. Ben, thank you for coming out here.
No, thanks for having me. We got some exciting things going on here, and I am glad to be here today.
Yeah, you're probably wondering why we have two incredibly amazing looking motorcycles here, a Yamaha Tenere 700, Yamaha YZ250X. Well, the BlueRibbon Coalition, as an effort to raise funds for what they do, is doing a sweepstakes, and they're giving away these two motorcycles to two lucky winners in 2025. We're gonna get more into that, but before we do, that's why we brought Ben in today, is to talk about the BlueRibbon Coalition, talk about your guys' mission, what you guys are doing to help us out, because there's a lot that you guys do that we as just recreationists, we don't know about. And while I was walking you back here, you were talking about the big grand opening or the reopening. Tell me about that. Tell them what the BlueRibbon Coalition does and tell me about that.
Yeah, so we've been fighting since 1987 to keep our public lands open. And we believe that the next few years is going to be what we're calling the grand reopening of our public lands. If you've been paying attention to what we do these last few years, you know there's been some catastrophic closures. They closed 300 miles of trails in Moab. We could lose a bunch of important trails in the San Rafael Swell, that's here in Utah, but across the country, we're involved in, we ran the math, and we've commented and participated on 300 plans across this country that would affect outdoor recreation like what happened in Moab.
And the Moab incident is just one instance.
Just one out of those 300.
300.
Yes, wow. And this affects 130 million acres of our public land.
Nationwide.
Nationwide.
And this isn't just motorcycle riders, like this is everything outdoors.
A side-by-side, a Jeep, a four-wheel drive vehicle, camping, hiking, mountain biking, dirt biking. Well, if you are outdoor recreating on public land, we're fighting to keep it open for you. These plans we've commented on would affect tens of thousands of miles of roads and trails and how we access these areas. And so we've seen a lot of that get closed in the last 4 years, but the political winds have shifted in Washington, and we think that we've got 100 days to go make a massive impact to get this stuff reopened, to change some laws to make sure that we keep them open. And so that's why we put this fundraiser together with this sweepstakes, is we need the resources to get out there and kick some butt. Like we have got a lot to do.
I can tell you're fired up about this. It's awesome.
We just want the community to support us. Rocky Mountain ATVMC you guys have put these amazing bikes together. I can't imagine anybody that wouldn't want to win either one of these. And so by supporting us, you're going to be supporting the grand reopening of our public land, and we just hope everyone gets on board.
That's so awesome. I can feel the excitement, which is rad. And yeah, we feel like we're close to home. You know, Moab, the San Rafael Swell, areas that we Utahns go to so often. So we know what it feels like, but I love that you guys are nationwide, and there's a lot of people that don't even know what's going on in their state, and that's what's cool about the BlueRibbon Coalition. If you go to the BRC's website, you can always see what they're currently working on, what they're fighting for, what areas in your state or maybe areas that you've been to might be in jeopardy of losing trails and land for us to recreate.
Not if we have anything to do with it in these first 100 days. We will be working on that. And to be fair, I mean, the person that wins this prize, it can be nationwide. We will be including a cash stipend so that we can ship the bikes out to you, cover the registration. You win these, you win them. And so, and I promise you, we're working for you wherever you live. And so we'd love to have everybody get on board with this. And it's going to be the head start we need to make 2025 or the best year yet.
That's awesome. Well, probably the moment they've all been waiting for, Ben. Let's just explain how they can enter to win one of these bikes. It's very simple. The easiest way is on the BRC website. There will be a portal to the sweepstakes. You just go to that portal and you make a donation. And you were saying that the larger the donation, the more entries that you get to win one of these bikes.
Yep, so that increases your odds, and you can enter multiple times.
Okay.
You get a tax deduction if you enter, and so if you're looking for something like that as an end of year, end of year fundraising is always an important time for a nonprofit like ours for that reason. And so enter early, enter often. We want as many people as part of this as we can possibly get.
Cool. And I do want to point out too that outside of these sweepstakes, there's many more ways that you can be involved. You can do a yearly membership. They have different plans that you can sign up for. You get an e-credit to Rocky Mountain, but outside of that, you can still make donations at any time to the BlueRibbon Coalition. You can sign up, and yeah, it all goes towards a great cause. And biggest thing here though is they're fighting for us to keep our public lands open, and you could win one of these bikes. This Yamaha T7, fully loaded up, ready to go on your next multi-day adventure ride. Ben can't believe everything that's on here. This 250X.
Yeah, these are amazing bikes.
Fully set up, ready to go. for your next off-road ride. They're incredible motorcycles, so please don't hesitate.
We hope somebody takes these out to Dead Cow Loop.
Yes,
once we get that reopened. We're still in court fighting over that one, and we're going to do everything we can to get some of those very popular trails reopened again. That's why we wanted to hit the dirt bike crowd hard and show them some love, and here it is.
Awesome.
This is your love. We are going to fight for you.
Well, again, thank you so much for everything that you do, and we hope everyone out there watching gets involved in one way or another. Thank you so much, and we wish everyone the best of luck to win one of these two amazing motorcycles.